In terms of nouns, like literal things such as the light bulb or electricity or the internet, I can't say I can give you one.
The traffic light, right? Look at Gary Morgan. Gary Morgan back to back. The gas mask, the traffic light, the super soaker, which he just won. Probably like early 2000, 2010. He had a lawsuit. So he didn't get credit for it. Of the home security system, the refrigerated truck system, the laser cataract surgery device. White folks are shocked that black Americans invented everything. Chelcy Talks Politics. All right. So, man, you got these there's a lot of ignorant non-melanated lighter pigmented pink people that just feel the melanated person of the world is just low IQ, never did anything, and just never brought anything to this world. Although America couldn't have been built without slaves. Like literally, they tried to build the 13 colonies without um the so-called Black American, and they couldn't do it. They actually needed the Black American to come and build it. But neither here nor there. But I know about many inventions that the melanated person of this world, per se, America, have done. You could talk about the super soaker, which is a petty thing, but then you can go as deep as the traffic light. Then you can go to the home security system. You can go through things for eye surgery. Mrs. West, I believe Gladys West, with her mathematics, helped tremendously improve the GPS system. So, you just have these ignorant people that want to do anything to put down the melanated person for no good reason at all. So, let's get into this video and see what they have to say.
In terms of nouns, like literal things such as the light bulb or electricity or the internet, I can't say I can give you one. In terms of adjectives, I could give you loud. I could give you obnoxious.
How can you not give one, bro? Like, you can't give one, but how can, okay, so if you can't give one of a melanated person, how are you able to give one of, I mean, you said light bulb, what you gonna say, Albert Einstein? The light bulb, or Thomas Edison, I should say. Uh, Whatever.
Give you incarcerated. You see what I'm saying?
Do you have any more? Maybe actions?
Overweight. The average black woman in America is obese. Overweight. There we go.
All right, racists. Let's talk about the part of history.
Is the average non-melanated, lighter pigmented pink woman also overweight? Aren't all women over? Isn't America just obese country anyway?
You like to tout the most. Black inventions. And along with those inventions comes the receipts. Racist America has pretended for far too long that black people haven't created or invented most things, if not every single thing we use daily. They like
To be honest, I'm gonna allow you to continue. I don't think they're pretending. I think they've been programmed to not believe and be ignorant on these topics, because all these things are a Google search away. So I truly believe they've been programmed. People told them over and over they don't do nothing and this and that. So they just don't even do the research. Like, no, they couldn't, but they use stuff that they use these things every day that melanated people have produced totally or had major parts in producing.
pretend that the toolbox of life just appeared out of nowhere, or that it was gifted by some default white guy. Then they act shocked every single time a black indigenous American shows up in the patent record. This pattern in history of gaslighting and erasure ends now. So why don't we break the spell with a hit list of under-referenced black American inventors, whose work you touch, hear, and rely on every single day, whether you say their names or not. This is what I call the not-so-familiar list. James E. West co-invented the electret microphone in 1962. That tiny capsule in smartphones, laptops, hearing aids, and almost every modern mic, brought to you by a black man, James West. George Edward Alcorn Jr. built the imaging X-ray spectrometer in 1984. That sharpened space and materials research. NASA named him Inventor of the Year. Translation, he built the instruments that actually see what the naked eye can't. Black brilliance. Meredith Gourdine pioneered electro-gas dynamics, devices like incinerate cut smoke and industrial pollution. He engineered the actual physics.
Some people will tell you with complete confidence that Black Americans have contributed little to nothing of real value to the United States, and they won't do it quietly, very loudly, like it's settled fact, like it's just common knowledge that everyone already.
Yeah, and that makes them look so stupid, bro. Like that is so low IQ, bro. That is so low IQ, and they go around like they're so smart and like a lot of these people are just ignorant, stupid trust fund babies, bro. From prior slavery and corporations and things like that where they got inheritance. They are not. I'm not gonna say no. It's a million brilliant. Listen. It's brilliant minds of all colors. A mind is a brain. That we all got the same color brain, I believe. I mean, I'm not a neuroscientist, but I will believe that all of our brains, because all our blood is red. All everything on the inside is usually the same color, unless some of y'all are the reptilian people. But yeah, this is utter disrespect.
Agrees on. And what's fascinating is that this claim doesn't come from careful research or honest historical inquiry. It comes from a version of history that was, permit me to say, curated, edited, and handed down specifically to support that conclusion. Now, here's what makes this conversation worth having. The people who believe these aren't always arguing in bad faith. Some of them genuinely don't know what they don't know. Because what gets taught in a standard classroom and what actually happened are two very different things. And the gap between those two realities is exactly where this video lives, because when you actually look at the record, the patents, the institutions, the cultural exports, the legal milestones, the scientific breakthroughs, what you find is not a footnote. What you find is a through line that runs directly through the foundation of the United States. Black Americans didn't just survive in the United States. They helped build it, shape it.
Nah, we didn't just survive, we thrived and helped build it too. I mean, don't get it wrong, we are still going through what we going through, but for a group of people to go through what we have gone through and still succeeded what we have succeeded in many things, more than just sports and entertainment, the real business like the Tulsa or these inventors, such as the ones that they just uh such as the ones they just showed, we have helped and thrived, like literally thrived, and for them to act like that, you know what? Thank you, sister, for this, and you know what? I want to do something really fast. All right, so now I just want to go over not even all of them. I just wanted to get a nice sized list of great inventions that were brought to the world by the melanated world itself. All right, these are great geniuses. Okay, so first off, the traffic light. Right, look at Garrett Morgan. Garrett Morgan back to back. The gas mask, the traffic light, the super soaker, which he just won probably like early 2000, 2010. He had a lawsuit, so he didn't get credit for it. Of the home security system, the refrigerated truck system, the laser cataract surgery device, uh the light bulb long lasting carbon filament. If I'm saying that right, I apologize if I didn't get it wrong. Shoe lasting machine, the mailbox, the ice cream scoop, automatic gear shift, a folding cabinet bed, precision electrical resistors, modern blood bank tech. Come on, bro. GPS accuracy. Like all these, most of them are invented or, if not, greatly contributed. Foundational contributor. Modern GPS would not be as accurate without the help of Gladys West. And so when they talk this stuff, they're using stuff that you know what I mean? They're using things that we've created. And it's sad that they don't even know their history. So that shows that they're very low Q, and they don't do research. And anybody that doesn't do research, you can't have a high IQ, right? So I think we get the point with this video. I don't even believe this video needs to even go that long, right? But if y'all do want to check out that video, Once again, you can go to Chelcy Talks Politics. All right. Shout out to you, Chelcy. Thank you for shedding light on these things that need to be shedded. This like that needs to be shedded much more than any LeBron James, any 50 Cent, any Cardi B, any fashion designer. These are the people, bro. This is what we need to focus on, bro. We need more inventors. We need more uh intelligent, and I know they take our intelligence by programming us through these screens, and most of us, anyway, I'm not gonna say most, but a lot of us are just grew up in certain environments to get it. Anyway, I'm done with that one. Let's get to the next video. All right, so